Hi all, it's Emily Rand with ESPN ESPORTS, and I'm joined by Call of Duty League MVP candidate and Florida Mutineers main AR, Skyz. Thank you so much for joining me today. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. No problem. I'm glad you can have me today. Actually,
The first thing I want to ask you, just generally, is
yeah.
as a main AR specifically, what has it been like making the transition from Black Ops to Modern Warfare? Like, what is it like being a main AR in such an SMG dominated game?
I mean, it's actually like in this game, it's not as hard as people make it out to be because like the main things you have to do in this game is really play for cutoff kills and rotate, just block spawns. It's pretty basic but I just feel like I'm one of the better ones because I know how to play this game so perfect and I just create the flow of the map for my subs and make it easier for them. And last year I used to be a flex and I used to be pretty fast, so I kind of know like the thought process of every role.
Does that help when you? Because I mean, we see players like flex between roles
Oh,
pretty often, depending on how the game, like what the game ends up being,
yeah,
because you never know.
it definitely helps because you get to see the game like a different perspective and not just from like all the way in the back who running a main.
Going into the season, what were your expectations for yourself as a player, and how did you end up joining the Mutineers?
Um, Last year, I was a flex and then I joined LG because like that was my best offer that I had, and then I had to run a main because Foreman wanted to run a Maddox. So I was like, screw it. I switched like 4 times that year as well too. I started the year as a main. I switched to flex like so many times. It was just whatever. And then I joined that team and then ran a Maddox. So I finished a year off strong or pretty decently with LG as a main. So in people's eyes, I was like a main ER in the next game. Chance actually hit me up, Mox,
Hmm.
because everybody thought this game was gonna be a 2 AR meta, but then yeah, it was just me and him, the mains, and then we just picked up like 3 subs, and yeah, we just made our team. It was just me and him. And we built our team from there.
What has it been like? So you've been, I think when people talk about you as a player, as an MVP candidate, consistency is like the first word that comes to mind. So as the team has shifted around you, you've been by far the most consistent player, like statistically and just generally from gameplay. Um, as one of the players who's been around through multiple roster changes with this Mutineers roster, what has that been like? Like, how has the team evolved while you've been on it?
I mean, whenever it was me and Chance, it was like a pacing issue because like it was 2 mains and like he wasn't really comfortable running the sub, so
Mm.
it was just like we were just really inconsistent. And then when we made the roster change, we got Awakening. And then
Mm-hmm.
Awakening, we knew he was going to be a really good player because he's been running the role that we needed for the whole year. So after we picked him up, I knew our team was going to be way better because even with Mox, like being inconsistent with the sub because he wasn't as comfortable, we were like still getting second. We were showing signs of life, but we had to do it just to make our team more consistent.
As the first team to win like 3 championships, was that how expected was that for you guys?
The 3 towers were definitely expected for our team because we knew what our potential was. Even like at the beginning of the year, whenever we were almost close to winning, we were like so close. We were like at the finish line, but we couldn't finish. And yeah, we just had so much talented players on our team, and we knew we had definitely one of the better AR trios. And then right now the AR meta is like it's pretty, or the ARs are like the meta right now. So your ARs are like the most important thing on your team right now.
And talking to Havoc, one of the things that I told him was that your comms like on your team are some of the most chillest I've heard of any like COD team. How do you guys like keep your composure in games like that?
Honestly, this is probably one of my like favorite teams just because we're just so funny. We can't be mad at each other, and like in game, like we're just so close. I can't explain it. It's just like a bond thing we have. Like we're so vibey. We can just talk about anything without like getting emotional or like mad. I don't know.
That's awesome. That's really rare.
Yeah,
Like that's honestly really rare to have happen.
yeah. Like last year, like if somebody said something, somebody would get butthurt, and then no, and then the call would just be quiet, and then they'll be salty the whole day, and it's done. But like, yeah, we had some pretty nice composure and some vibes going.
Nice. Going into champs, obviously, like the past few events, you guys haven't had the results that you've wanted. How are you preparing for champs going forward?
Our hard points, I think we got to fix that. We got to tighten up towards the end of the games and dominations. I gotta stop trolling. I keep dying on blocking. I'm blocking and then I die and we flip. I gotta stop trolling. I gotta play more discipline on the doms. But other than that, we're like playing really good. And our losses is pretty much Dallas. I think we lost to them 4 times and then lost to one different team once. So it's just them. We just gotta tighten up a hard point, stop trolling. That's about it.
And then for you specifically, what do you think your greatest strength this year has been?
I think I mastered the AR role. Like I know what to do on the map at all times, and the things I could do with my AR up close, like I can finesse. I could do so much things as a lot of mains can't do because I'm like that versatile. Because I've been a flex before. I can get in the mix.
And why should people vote for you for MVP?
Come on, it's because I'm frying.
Thank you so much, man. Seriously, all the best. Congrats on having an awesome season. And all the best to you and the Mutineers, the champs.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
And for more Call of Duty League coverage, keep it here on ESPN ESPORTS.